From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, everyone, welcome to the NOMA Next Level Cup Series, live here on extremesimtv for round number 4 at Phoenix International Raceway. As always, I am Matt, welcoming you to the booth here tonight for tonight's coverage. Going to be an absolute ball here at the Phoenix International Raceway. I want to thank everyone for coming out and getting ready to go here tonight. And this one should be a ton of fun here tonight as we get ready to go. Again, guys and girls, thank you guys for coming out. It should be a blast here as we get ready to go racing here tonight at the Phoenix International Raceway. Again, it is Matt in the booth, having the pleasure to call it with you here tonight as we get ready to go. Cars on track, you see qualifying times up there in your left-hand corner of your screen. Man, Phoenix Raceway, such an individual track here that you're going to have to fight all evening long to keep it ongoing. That is for sure. Cars out there right now working their way through times as they run right now. It's Jasmine Cogswell right there as well, second on the board. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out for tonight's coverage. 6 minutes left in qualifying here tonight. Should be a ton of fun as we look our way forward toward tonight's event. Again, these guys out there getting after it here. We're going to get ready to go racing here momentarily. That'll be coming up momentarily on this one. You know, first and foremost, we'll get the grid set up. But, man, what a season it's been for NOMA so far. Expect nothing but the same here tonight at a place like Phoenix Raceway. Qualifying, working their way through a couple of cars. There's Daniel Holloway still working on his machine here tonight as well, as we get ready to go racing here tonight. Again, it's going to be a lot of fun here when we do get going here in just a moment. Why is iRacing? No. That thing me shut that off. That is very weird. Alright. Moved over. As they work on their qualifying efforts, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight, getting ready to go green flag racing in just a moment. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about what we've seen out of the NOMA Next Level Cup Series coming into this event. Really has been a fun year for NOMA so far. A lot of good battles and all the whatnots that we have seen. And we'll take a look here as we get ready to go racing here in a moment. But man, so much fun so far here in this one. You see race 2. And we will get ready to pull up this right here. There we go. Got it pulled up. Sorry about that. Took me a moment. But right here is what your points standings have looked like so far. Coming into the night, Chris Akers is going to be on pole, or with the points lead, over Jonathan Cogswell. Right now, second on the board. Coming into tonight's event, those two, great run for those guys. As we get ready to go, you see looking like about 3 minutes left in qualifying as we get ready to go here. And again, these guys have put on a show all year long. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out here tonight to this one. This event going to be much of the same. A lot of great racing in this event here tonight. That we're going to see a very tricky, challenging racetrack in Phoenix, Arizona. Even for the next gen cars, it's not an easy place to get a hold of. That is for sure. Tonight we get to see how these cars are going to do over the long run. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to work out for these drivers here tonight. And again, expecting it to be a much of the same as we've seen all year. Challenging racetracks and whatnot. These cars a little bit more challenging to drive than the cars before it were. So again, much of the same in my opinion. It's going to be a lot of fun. But right now, qualifying wrapping up here. Let's get ready to talk to one of these drivers right here coming in to Phoenix, Arizona, and the Phoenix Raceway here tonight. We'll get down there, talk to some of these guys, see what these guys have to say about their hopes for tonight. Let's talk to Mr. Dumbendak there, Robert there. Let's talk to him and see what he has to say. Hey, Rob, Matt in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Going good, man. Well, these next-gen cars have put on a good show the first 3 races. Now we're at a more flat Phoenix Raceway. What do you think your car is going to do here tonight?
Well, it looks like you need about 2 or 3 laps to get some heat in the tires. Otherwise, you go into these turns, if you overdrive them or try to sail it in there, you're going to end up looping it around. So hopefully guys will take it a little easy to start of a run, conserve their tires, and wait till that heat gets in them, and then we should be able to put on some pretty good racing. We got stages tonight at laps 40 and 80, but starting this week, we're not going to throw cautions for stages anymore. That way we can get some longer green flag runs in, hopefully, and have a couple less cautions. So yeah, we'll have stages at 40 and 80. We just won't throw the caution, but the guys will still earn caution or stage points for top 10s.
There you go. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Best of luck to you, man, going forward tonight. Should be a lot of fun, Robert. And again, good luck in this round at Phoenix.
Thanks a lot. You have a good night.
You too, buddy. All right, let's take a look as we get ready to go racing here. And it looks like it's going to be one on top of the board to lead them to green. That is what we expect to see. We're going to go right in a moment. And we're going to check out our friends over at Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. And we'll be back momentarily here at Phoenix.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Phoenix Raceway. Let's get ready to look at what we have got going on here tonight. Again, going to be a doozy here tonight. Let's take a look here at our coverage here for this one here tonight in just a moment. So we're going to take a look at what we've got going on. We'll take a look at your starting lineup as well. So let's get ready to go do that right now. Your starting lineup here tonight for the Richmond International Raceway. Round number 4 is going to be as follows. Let's go to our official starting grid here tonight. Here we go. 1 is going to be up front. And it's not Daytona 250. Sorry about that. Did not update. But it's going to be Jonathan Cogswell up here as well. Take a look at Cogswell starting second on the board. Cogswell should do good here tonight. Starting top 2. Good starting spot for him. You can't talk enough about Mr. Chris Akers right there as well as he gets ready to go. And I don't know why it's going to get rid of it for us because they're rolling off. But we'll get back to it here. And let's see. There we go. So let's try this again. There we go. You see Chris Akers right there inside the top 4. What about Steven there? It's going to be Craig, Dangle Holloway, Cody, Matthew Karakalfa right there, Justin Bentley. There's Kevin Moeller, Jay Stinson, Matthew Williamson out right there in that top 12 as well. 13th is going to be Tommy Cook. Clay Contrell going to start 14th here tonight. 15th, Nathan John Litch. 16th, 17th is going to be Adam. Jason Coffey, 18th, 19th, Travis Hughes. Colin right there, 20th, 21st, Travis Elliott. 22nd, Donald Stewart, Martin Vega right there. We're going to let the rest scroll through as we are coming to green just like that here at the Phoenix Raceway Round 4. Expected to be a lot of fun action here tonight, but it's going to be a challenging racetrack for all these drivers to get these cars to hook up. Field going to work their way out of turn 4. We're going to get ready to go racing. We are racing once again in the NOMA Next Level Cup Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. Up to speed, everybody goes once again. Great racing here already as we run early on. Everybody going to go double file right now. Karakoff right there. You see Moeller right there. Chris Akers immediately going to jump to the top side. Akers going to take care of that race car for a moment. He's got to be a little more careful with what he does here as he's on the top side, cold tires. But right now, Steven immediately going to jump to the race lead as they run in trouble down the back. Karakoff around. Matthew Karakoff around there in the down the dog leg as well. Even going to jump to the race lead. Another one having a problem early. That's one. Looks like he may have missed the start in that 27 or had an issue there, one of the two. He'll drop immediately to the rear. That's the way they set it right now up front. Everybody trying to hang on. Up near the race lead, there is Jason. Donald Stewart right there as well. Even caution out on the racetrack. That time it's for Colin. Trouble on the racetrack. We'll take a look at it. Let's take a look at what happened to Colin here to bring the O out early. Caution early here at Phoenix. Colin going to be involved. And going to go down into 3. Oh, just lost the back of the car hard into the outside wall. That's something we've heard a lot of these drivers talk about happening quite a bit. His car is just losing the back end of the race car. And it happened once again there. The caution back out on the racetrack here. We get ready to go back to green as we continue to run right now. And again, caution on the racetrack here, and we'll work our way around Phoenix Raceway. Steven out front, Jonathan Cogswell, Craig right there inside the top 3. Early caution here tonight. Not really what we expected to see, but it can and does happen at these places as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing, only 5 laps of the 156 that's scheduled in the books here tonight. We will get ready for, again, another restart in just a moment. Phoenix Raceway, one of these tricky places that get you each and every time. If you're not careful, that car is just going to get out from under you. And when it does, very difficult to hold on to. And we continue to run right now. 5 of 156 in the books. Again, Next Level Cup Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. Thank you, LT. I appreciate it, buddy. Doing with some stuff on my end for a moment. We are good now, and we're going to get ready to get going. Once again, field double file out front. So we will get ready for yet another restart again. Early on, cold tires proving to be a problem for these guys from NOMA. It's kind of unfortunate. That is the way it goes. The way that cookie crumbles sometimes. Early on, a little bit of problems, but I don't expect there to be much of an issue later on. Field getting ready to come back to green. Right here in a moment, Steven will lead them down. Here we go. Green flag on the fly once again. Back underway. Green's in the air. We're rolling one more time. Everybody going to roll through. Once again, they'll dive to the apron. Steven out front right now. Craig right there behind him. Trying to stay with them at the moment. Craig going to be right there nose to tail. Down the back straightaway, what used to be the front straightaway. Chris Akers going to get the wrong side of the coin flip here starting on the top. He'll have to work his way back to the bottom. Jonathan Cogswell up there. He'll be that Haviland number 28. They'll all work their way by him. Tommy Cook there as well. One car smoking mid-pack. We got a car around back there on that back straightaway. They'll work their way by him. That's going to be Jay. Went around through the dog leg. He keeps it going. We stay green. Again right now, 8 of 156 in the books. Even out front, Craig second, Justin Bentley third, Jonathan Cogswell, Chris Akers, all right there. Cody Eldrin, Tommy Cook, Clay Cantrell, John Lynch, Nathan, Travis Hughes, Matthew Williamson, all up there in the top there right now running. Some great running at the front of the field for Steven. Let's take a look. If these guys continue to go at one another up front here. Look through some of these cameras we got available to us at the Phoenix Raceway here tonight. But it's Steven still leading. Akers back there. You start seeing the gaps mid-pack as well. There is Cody Eldrin you're looking at. Travis Hughes back here at 12th. Daniel Holloway in 1, who was scheduled on the pole here tonight, already behind pit wall. Still relatively early on. Those guys already behind pit road wall here. Man, that's unfortunate. Behind pit road that quickly for those two drivers. That is very unfortunate. But we're 11 of 156 complete. Steven out front leading right now. Great racing right now as they continue to run. What do you do if you're some of these drivers up there 12 laps complete of 156 here? Steven, Craig, Jonathan Cogswell, Justin Bentley up here as well in this mix, battling it out. Round number 4 here at Phoenix. (13 of 156 complete here tonight. We'll drop back through the pack some more. Lead gap about 1/10 now. Here comes Craig trying his best to get along by Steven there. Now he's just going to dive into line. Nothing he can do as they continue to run single file. Meanwhile, behind him, Williamson and Dumbendak going for a bit of a battle. 2 and 3 wide. A little slip up there out of the 12 camp. And Nathan Wilson there in the 12 with Matthew Williamson just behind him. Daxton there, Vega. Eric Hoff, look at, we got a car on the wall. Off of turn number 4, he'll beat it down the front straightaway. Andrew Sixon right there having a problem off of turn 4. You seen that car take off, smack the outside wall. Even though out front leading the way, still yet over Craig. Jonathan Cogswell, that's some of your top 3 cars that continue to do battle up front. Up front, everything remains pretty much the same. Behind them, that is where the battle continues. There's a little bit of a battle here between Eldrin, Akers. You see Akers right there. Cody Eldrin right there on top outside of Akers. Akers just didn't have the best start and restart to get this thing going. It affected him. He was on that outside lane. That outside not coming in at all. Way wide up the racetrack. I believe that's Molnar there in the 6 machine. Up there. They'll continue to hang, or the 16 of Justin Bentley. Right there on the top. That Ford Mustang not having to run right now, stuck on the top side. That's not where you want to be. You're going to want to get that car back down the bottom, try to cover the inside. Maybe try to back your corners up on entry and get a good exit. Kind of what you're trying to do. Back them corners up. John Lynch right there at 33 camp, representing pretty well in that 9th spot. Inside the top 10, just in front of Tommy Cook. Cook back there behind him with Travis Elliott. Travis Hughes right there as well. In that line as we already get ready to put 20 laps of the 156 on the board. What has been a hectic night already. So it was hectic right from the get-go. Drivers and cars diving to the bottom of the racetrack. Steven getting away 3/10 of a second right now. Tommy Cook having to hold off Robert Dumbendak, who's right behind him. Dumbendak doing a great job putting pressure with Hughes right there behind them and Saxton right there as well. Saxton right there in that battle, also in that 11th, 12th place, 13th place battle. What about Colvin? Right there as well. 2 cars officially out. Dixon and then Daniel Holloway is retired from this event so far. Back there at the back, or at least off the racetrack. But right now, Steven leads your top 3. Craig, Jonathan Cogswell, Chris Akler's in 4th. Cody Eldred and Mr. Kevin Moeller. Justin Bentley, Clay Quintrell, John Lynch, Travis Elliott, Tommy Cook, Robert Dumbendak, Travis Hughes, Brad Sexton, Mr. Cowan back there in 15th as well. So right now, 21 complete, pretty smooth. First 21 laps of this event. 1 yellow on the racetrack early. That was the car getting out of shape earlier on. Into the corner, locked the rear brakes up. That's never a fun time. Luckily, was able to pretty well gather it back up. Everybody else holding serve, 122 on the board. So what do you do now? You got everybody kind of figured out and rolling here. Again, you continue to do just that. As they continue to run alongside here tonight. 7 watching here. Thank you guys for coming out to round number 4 with 23 in the books. So that is the way it's set right now. 24 on the board this time by. And they will continue to do just that again. 24 laps. Complete in round 4 right now. Thank each and every one of you for coming out here, getting this one going. As we continue to do what we do best, turning laps here at Phoenix Raceway in round 4. And they are absolutely getting after it here. 25 complete of 156. The Phoenix is just a tricky little racetrack. Well, I mean, and with the look at some of the tracks we got coming up on the schedule. Phoenix here tonight, Atlanta next week. That's going to be a doozy. We go to Atlanta 1 week from tonight. And that's the way they say it. And they continue to do just that. So as they continue to get after it here, cars nose to tail right now. Pretty smooth driving, if I do say so myself, at this point of the race, which is Not bad at all. That's kind of what you want to see, at least early on. Let everything sort itself out. Again, we're only roughly 27 laps into this, even out front here. Been continuing to lead out front. Craig there in second. What about Akers? Right there in that fourth position. Looking back through the pack, we got a bit of a battle right here. Battle for position. Colin and Tommy Cook. Colin going to take the spot over Tommy Cook. Tommy Cook with a little bit of right rear damage on that machine. It's probably going to be hindering his progress a little bit right now, at least, until he gets to pit road, gets that thing worked on. Again, 28 on the board. Lap traffic going to start to become an issue here. Looking at it, Jason Coffey right now the last car on the lead lap. As Dumbendak tries to move around right now, there is Dumbendak up a spot. Colin falling through. Look at Tommy Cook continuing to drop right now. He is falling back to the 14th position in the 08. So Cook continuing to fall back at the moment on board. Car just doesn't appear to be handling that well with that right side damage on board that 08 machine. And they continue to run here, 30 of 156 on the board. Not what you want to see here tonight, that is for sure. Again, you just end up with a little bit of damage, and it can really affect that race car more than you would like to admit. And that's what's happening right now. So the field continuing to get after it here. For these guys here tonight. And what a race we're seeing so far here at the Phoenix Raceway. And what a great race right now. Jonathan Cogswell continuing to run in second. What about Clay Quintrell up here in the top 8? Good run for Clay as he continues to run inside that top 8 positions as well. That's the way they run right now here on track. Everybody taking care of themselves. Side by side battle with Travis Elliott. Dumbendak there as well, fighting through that little bit of a battle. 36 or 33 laps complete here at the Phoenix Raceway. So right now, everybody home served, 33 of 156 in the books here tonight at Phoenix. Again, the Next Level Cup Series continuing to run right now in their first season. Colin there coming off a win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Travis there, excuse me, one coming off a win there at Las Vegas. Travis Elliott, the winner back at Auto Club, and Chris Akers, top first 3 races, 3 different winners here. Now in the Phoenix 156 at the moment. Everybody looking ahead, looking, can Steven hold on? He's out front over Cogswell. Could he make the 4th different winner here tonight in 4 rounds? That would be pretty cool, 4 different winners in 4 rounds. You got to look ahead to Atlanta and Coda coming up. Those 2 tracks, you could definitely get a new winner. And also Bristol coming up, Bristol Dirt on April the 19th. That could be another first-time winner there. But Cogswell closing down on your race leader, Steven, a little bit. Steven losing some ground. Position change back there with Clay Cantrell and Robert Dumbendak. Dumbendak going to fall a spot. Move him back to 9th right now, but he's plus 16 from where he started here tonight. So Dumbendak doing a really nice job holding serve in that number 99 Chevrolet. Battle for the race lead still consistent at about 2/10 between first and second. Third's going to be Craig, about a second and change back as well. You start seeing that gap kind of move around. There's Cogswell, Steven. Going to be Craig back there as well, amidst of that battle at the moment. Again, 38 and 156 on the board right now. That gap right now about 4/10 of a second, separating the top two. Then about a second and a half back, it's going to be Craig right there in third in that 25 camp, up 2 spots from where he started here tonight. Craig doing a good job side by side behind them. Going to be Moeller right there in that position. Going to work by some lap traffic here. That's Adam there, one lap down here that they were going to get by. That Mello machine having a rough night here tonight. Matthew Williamson right there as well, not having the best night. Karakoff 1 lap down now. Brad Sexton or Saxton right there on pit road. There's Brad. He'll be coming down 40 laps in, making his first green flag stop. So starting to see some green flag stops just after 40 laps of this one. Again, no yellow flags at the end of these stages tonight. That's going to be the difference that a lot of these drivers are going to have to get used to. Not having cautions in the stages. Keep that in mind. 41 on the board this time by. Everyone fighting their way through. 42 laps complete. Yeah, and again, they implemented that as we got more cars to pit road here. Here comes Steven Cogswell, Kevin Moeller, these cars coming down. They implemented not throwing cautions for the stages to try to help out with the cautions here, and I think that's been a successful move so far as we continue to see drivers on pit road. So there's Steven Essam right there on pit road. Yes, Jonathan Cogswell coming down for his first stop of the night. So overall, the changes that were made, I think, is working the way they intended it to work. Getting some green flag racing here going. But yeah, I agree with the decision to keep them green, keep them rolling. It helps everybody out. Everybody gets the momentum. They're not stacked back on top of one another with cold tires and whatnot. It gives you a chance to stay green. As I say that, we got a car in the inside wall back straight away. Travis Hughes having a big problem. The 62 of Hughes getting the inside wall pretty hard. He'll limp that car back to pit road. And that's another thing here at Phoenix. The car goes around in that dog leg. Chances are iRacing's not going to put a yellow out. And that is I don't want to say a huge problem, but that is an issue these drivers are going to face all night long. More of them coming down pit road. Craig right now coming down now, your race leader with Justin Bentley following after 45 laps. So roughly around 45 on this first tank of fuel here at Phoenix Raceway here tonight for the NOMA Next Level Cup Series. Everybody will keep it rolling. We're going to go crank it up here in a moment. Enjoy a little bit of crank it up here at Phoenix. Alrighty, 50 down here tonight. We're back under yellow here. So caution gonna wave here with 50 laps complete here at Phoenix Raceway. Nice little run there. Reason for caution gonna be John Lynch here. Let's take a look at what brought that yellow flag out. Of course, we do a crank it up and then the yellow flag flies, because that's kind of how I jinx it every time. But let's take a look. So Lynch right here goes into the corner, and up off the corner he goes. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4, and this is probably going to where he has a problem, maybe. Yep, back in shoots, an overcorrection. Pounds the outside wall. Guys have to take evasive action. And that, my friends, is yet another caution here at Phoenix. And man, this turn 3 seems to be the problem corner of the night. Just shy of 51 complete. 51 in the books. Guys will get back out there and get going once again. We'll start working around here with 51 laps complete of the 156. Essom out front. Let's see if we can talk to Essom out front leading here. See if we can talk to even Steven. Let's see, where may he be? There he is at iHeart Esports. Let's talk to him. And let's see here. Hey, Steven, Matt in the booth. I know you're getting double file here, but how's the car feeling out there tonight, bub?
It feels great. I mean, I've got a good line going on. Feels like I'm tearing them up on exit.
Yeah, it looks like turn 3 seems to be the problem corner here tonight. Well, turn 2 used to be turn 3.
Yeah, I feel like going into 3 and 4. That's where I'm gaining a lot of my time on whoever's behind.
4, man. Well, I'm going to let you go here. Best of luck to you here. Coming to green, man.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, that horn driver is getting ready to come back to green. Everybody double file. 52 complete. The schedule 156. And in my opinion, and they're going to wave out, they're going to wave off the yellow. In my opinion, I don't know that I like this version of Phoenix as much as I like the old version of Phoenix, per se. I'm not sure that I like it, but I mean, it's up to each of your own. It's same corners, same track. Just kind of the ends of the racetrack were swapped around. Start finish line was moved back where the back straightaway used to be. There in the dog leg. I'm not sold on the new layout just yet. It's going to take me a couple more years to get used to it. I'll have a feeling in real life and some more races calling in here, getting used to this place. But Phoenix is Phoenix, right? You're always going to be easy on entry. Try to let the car roll through the middle, getting the throttle relatively early as you can. Pick it up and come back on the throttle. Doesn't matter which end the start finish line is on it. The concept's still the same. Just this version, you have that dog leg there at the start finish line that'll widen that racetrack out a little bit more for some crazy restarts. 15 cars on the lead lap. Caution coming out just as they were wrapping up that green flag cycle on tires and fuel. So we will get green in the air. Essom out front. That's Cole Bandit number 24. Green flag back in the air. Really slow restart there as we're coming up on the 100 to go here tonight. Essom, good start with Moeller. And trouble on the racetrack once again. Stanson or Jay having a problem. Gonna slow him one more time. Jay Stinson gonna have a problem. Brings the yellow back out here tonight. Let's take a look. Stinson slow. Let's take a look here. Adam was one of the first ones in trouble that actually brought the yellow out. Take a look. Again, very, 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 very slow restart here, in my opinion, as they were coming to green. Let's take a look. Everybody scrambled 3 wide. I think down there in 1 and 2, something's going to occur. It's not going to be out right there. Man, this is not what you want to see. And get another yellow, and this time multiple cars. One more look at it here. And again, it was a slow restart that I feel like kind of led to this. A little bit abnormally slow for these guys getting going. And then, well, you see right here, it's going to bite them here in a moment. Oh, right there. So, caution on the racetrack once again. So again, we'll get ready to try to get these guys back going and do it all over again, right? So, caution back out. One more time here tonight. I was back out on the racetrack, 57 to 156 laps in the book. So let's see if we can talk to someone else here. Maybe get Jonathan Cogswell there in the top 5. Setting a 3rd at the moment. Let's see if we can find old Cogswell. Where is old Cogswell at? And there he is. Gas and Go Motorsports. Hey, Mr. Cogswell, Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right, man. Well, top 3 run for you right now. Overall, what kind of adjustments you think you're going to have to make on the long runs here to get up there and get in front of Steven and Kevin there?
Well, I tried to experiment and see if I can get in front of a car that's a little bit faster than me, but I went a little bit high and hit the wall. So now I'm just trying to chill back out and just stay in line for a while.
Yeah, Phoenix, such a hard place. Now, I always found that rolling off entry and kind of letting the car roll through middle, center, and try to ease back at the throttle here is probably the best course of action.
Yeah, I'm shifting down.
You're shifting.
To the midsection and the 4th, and I'm running 4th all the way down, and then 5th coming to the other one.
And foreman, when you're getting ready to go back green, I'll let you go back to your teammates down there at Gas and Go.
All right, we'll see you at the end.
10-4. So there we go, and he's talking about shifting, and that's something different that we don't talk about a lot here. But with this new car, shifting options are kind of available to these drivers. I wonder if some of these cars losing it on entry is making that shift too soon and kicking that back end around on them. $59 on the board this time by. Here goes nothing. Here they go. They'll try it again. Green flag back in the air. Man, oh man, here we go. Back under green. Steven Essom out front. They'll scramble down into turns 1 and 2. A little bit of brake lock up mid-pack. Tommy Cook there scrambling for position. Essom still leading. And caution is out here once again. Cautions breed cautions. And that time it's for Matthew Williamson. Take a look. Cautions breed cautions, my man. Take a look here in the 1 and 2. Williamson on the outside. Everything looks good. It just loses it on the top. Wow. Car broke free into the outside wall. Another yellow here. And we will be under yellow once again for another time here tonight. 60 laps complete at Phoenix. So 60 in the books here. And cautions, a bleed at cautions. So they'll continue to roll. 61 on the board and 156. And we continue to roll here. 61, 156 on the board this time by, and they'll roll through. And we'll continue to rock and roll here. Yes, we get ready to go back. Green flag racing, SM out front. So, 62 complete here tonight. Coming up on yet another one here in just a moment. Gonna be another restart with Steven SM out front. SM doing a great job holding the race lead right now. Man, they just continue to rock and roll. Unfortunately, though, yellows do tend to bring out cautions. Cautions breed cautions. We've heard that saying, and this is exactly what you see on track. Kind of playing out in front of you. That yellows tend to bring out yellows here. The 63 complete. They're going to get ready to go back green, and we'll see if we can get a green flag run once again. We had one earlier. We'll see if we can get another one up and going. 63 and 156 here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Cautions again coming out. And we will get ready. Down the back straightaway they come. Field double file once again. So again, the field back double file ready to go for yet another restart here tonight. In round number 4 at Phoenix Raceway. Moeller right there out front leading the way, 64 on the board. Or Moeller out there in second, excuse me. We're right behind that 24 West. Some green flag in the air. They're all going to dive to the bottom. Here comes the diving board below the dog leg. And we'll all head into turn 1 and 2. That's some good restart. Cogswell, Moeller, all right there double file as well. Now, I see double file mid-pack. There is Craig trying to hang on to his position on the racetrack as well. You see Craig trying to hang on. Oh, we got smoke behind them. And one car hard in the wall. That is the 23, I want to say. Robert Dumbendak involved as well. That's Saxton up against the wall. Let's take a look at it. So again, rashy yellows continue here tonight. This time Saxton being the the victim of the yellow flag. So again, caution back out. And again, let's take a look down into 1 and 2. Car double file. And a little contact to the back bumper. Saxton, he chases it up the track. Overcorrects and kapow. There is Chris Akers with nowhere to go. Smoke spewing from the back of that car. Yeah, that car is demolished. Chris Akers trying to make it around. Smoke billowing from the back of that race car. And I think that motor may have just let go on that Ford machine of Chris Akers. The smoke cloud goes away. Now it's back. He's going to clutch it, trying to make it back around. But Chris Akers with nowhere to go. The car absolutely demolished. He'll try to get it to pit road to the attention of his crew, but that is unfortunate. You can see that car still smoking up the storm. Big championship implications for Chris Akers. Rolling around here at lap 67 with that Reese's Cup machine billowing white smoke out of the back. Trying to limp it back to pit road. Looks like he's probably going to make it to the attention of his crew. But man, 19 cars being scored on the lead lap right now as Akers brings that car to pit road. He'll get that thing looked at. See what they need to do to it. Just unfortunate for Chris Akers. On pit road now, he'll use his fast repair. Get that car back out there. And ready to go. But not the night he's looking for so far. Wow. Chris Akers involved in that one. He'll limp that car back out of pit road. Had nowhere to go as they wrecked in front of him. He will get back out in 21st on the racetrack. Meanwhile, Steve and Jonathan Cogswell will continue to roll around the racetrack right now. And continue to lay laps down under yellow with 69 going on the board this time by. $69 on the board, lights back out on the pace car. We're ready to go. So once again, they'll wave off the restart once again here. Gonna take them a moment to get back going after that most recent incident. You're gonna continue to follow behind Stephen Essel. Man, we had a nice 50-lap green flag run. Started having some issues, and as we did, carnage ensued, as they would say. And continues to be just that. So again, big impact once again. We'll get ready to go back to green. So we are ready to go back racing once again, 70 on the board. Here we go. 70 and 156 complete. Here we go. Everybody going to get ready to go back green with 70 of 156 on the board. Who is ready to go back racing here tonight? Here we go. Field a double file. Green back in the air. Stephen S. I'm going to bring them back down. Back, we'll give it another shot here. Back to green. See if we can get some green flag laps turned here. Up front, everything looking clean so far, at least. Two by two across the racetrack. .72 on the board. Steven has some out front leading with Kevin Bowler right there in second. Again, we continue to have really good runs here up front with 72 on the board this time by. Everybody else scrambling. Scrambling, 73 on the board this time by. And you can see that scramble for a little bit until they at least get sorted out. And that is where you begin to have a problem. While they're scrambling, you take a look here. Jay Stinson way back here in the pack in the 30 machine in 16th right now. 33 a lap down. There's Robert Dumbenback as well. Trouble front straight away. Everybody scrambles to avoid. Great job. Everybody scrambles and avoids that car. And caution back out at lap 75, but everybody did a wonderful job scrambling to miss that spinning car of Nathan. Caution back out. Let's take a look at it. That car goes around, and you're going to see everyone scramble to get around him. Into the corner, right around that yellow painted line he goes. Car gets loose right here. Can't catch it. Around it comes. Oh, Akers got a piece of it. But back here, everyone doing a great job scrambling to get around. And cautions are out once again. So again, yellow back out on the racetrack for the NOMA Next Level Cup Racing Series. Here on extremesimtv. And continuing to hold on. The yellow back out. We'll be back under yellow flag once again. And we'll get ready to go once again here in a moment. It'll be interesting to see. Well, they'll continue to ride under yellow here. And they do just that. So we'll continue to run right now. 77 on 156 complete. So, and about 77 laps complete here tonight. And we will get ready for yet again another restart in just a moment. And we will be ready to go. 77 on the board. Steven Aston will lead them back to green once again. $77 to complete as we come back to green. So yet again to see one more restart here tonight. Should be fun to see them get this thing back going here tonight. The field is going to be double file behind the iRacing pace car. They'll get ready to go once again here. Here we go. Coming to green one more time. Here we go, field double file. Steven Aston leads them to green once again. Lap 80 going on the board. Again, issues there for a bit. They're getting these guys back in the green flag running of things. But they just might want to do that. Man, oh man. Back up to speed. Steven Aston, Craig there as well. Clay Quintrell inside the top 5. Tommy Cook back here. 80 on the board this time by. Robert Dumbendyke right there mid-pack. Eric Hoff back there 2 laps down. You see some of these guys trying to get separated out here to get a green flag run going. Steven Aston car around, 2 cars around, overcorrect, and more cars in the wall in front of them. Caution back out, and we're gonna stack them up again. Oh my, oh my. 81 on the board to 51 around, and you just see the parking lot on the front straightaway. Too many cars to count getting wrapped up in this one. All of it started off of turn 2. Ends in chaos and calamity down there on the back straightaway. And there we go. Chaos and calamity here once again for these drivers. Man, they are just having a heck of a time with turn 2 here in this restarts. And again, back the yellow flag flies in round 4 for the NOMA Next Level Cup Series. Just cannot get this restart down for these guys. Having all sorts of problemos trying to get this going. Steven Aston going to come take tires here. He's like, why not at this point go get tires? And I agree with Steven in that perspective, I guess you would say at this point. You had quite a few restarts on those tires. And we'll get ready for yet again another restart here. Well, cars on pit road. Stinson going to take over the race lead in a 30 machine. And we did have a long green flag run earlier, but really a rash of caution slows everything down dramatically here mid-race. Most of these yellows coming after halfway here And they continue to have them happen in round 4 here tonight. So it's got to be a little bit frustrated at least with what they're seeing. Trying to get it figured out. And we'll see if they can get it straightened out here once again. Got to kind of feel bad for the guys, but it happens. I mean, cars get out of shape and whatnot. So we will get ready to go back green in just a moment. We'll continue to take a look at where we're at here. I hope everyone's ready to go back to your green flag racing in just a moment. And the old double file with Jay Stinson out front. Good old Jay and Robert Dumbendack right there. 84 on the board. Ready to go back to green. And we will get ready to go once again. Well, here we go. The old double file one more time. Donald Stewart up there, the last car on the lead lap in 16th. Here we go. Green flag back in the air here at Phoenix. Coming back, Stinson on the front row. Everybody's going to scramble. Here we go. Cogswell right there mid-pack. Everybody be careful through 1 and 2. If they can get out of 1 and 2, get a couple of laps on these tires, they'll be all right. Essom already back up to P2. Plowing his way back through like a snow plow in New Jersey. Back up to P2 here. He gone. Essom's such a great race car underneath of him here tonight, here in Phoenix. He'll just ride the bottom here. Jump underneath, and yellow is out again behind them. Tommy Cook bringing out the most recent caution. Let's take a look at it. Oh, caution back out here. It went from being so good on green flag run to so bad. I was getting involved in incidents. Bringing these yellows out. Into tragic trouble turn 3, 2, and there you go. That is your reason for yellow once again. Car stepped out. Couldn't catch it. That seems to be the symptoms of these cars. Once they step out, you ain't catching them. Happening to them again. Been hectic mid-pack here. Dumbendack gonna hit pit road, tires and fuel. Because why not? You're at 87 M. Why not go down and top it off? And Dumbendack electing to do just that. Has them out front. Man, oh man, this has been absolutely insanity. As we continue, 88 on the board. It's continuing to run right now. And we'll get ready for a restart. So let's get ready to go once again. 88 and 156 on the board. We'll be ready to go. And we'll get ready for the restart here. once again. We will ready to go once again. So we are ready to go one more time here tonight for another restart here. Get ready to go one more time. Get ready for a restart here. And get this thing back up and going, shall we? And we are ready to get back going once again. And get ready back to a restart 90 on the board. And we are ready to go rock and roll once again. And here we go. Coming to green, lights are off. The lights off once again. 90 on the board here. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. One more time. Green flag back out. We're ready to go. 90 and 156 on the board. Here we go. Green back in the air. We're rocking and rolling once again here at Phoenix Raceway. And right now, bearing on 91 on the board. Yellow out again. This time for Riley, looks like. Let's take a look. Riley having a problem. Let's take a look at it. Trouble on the front straightaway. And there you go. Trouble once again. And right now, guys, we'll get ready to get back going. One more time. And we'll get ready back for a restart here. And again, we're looking at 93 and 156 complete here tonight. Alrighty, back here, folks, at the SM and continuing to lead here in the NOMA Next Level Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV 99. Complete of the 156 here tonight. Travis Elliott second. Clay Cantrell, Justin Bentley. It's going to be Kevin Moeller, Cody Eldred, Robert Dumbendak, Jay Stinson, Matthew Williamson, Mark A. Vega, Jonathan Cogswell, and Brad Sexton, your top 12 as they run right now, continuing to do just that as they continue to rock and roll. So that's the where we set right now. We got a car around front straight away. No caution as of yet. Continuing to hang on. They'll continue to rock and roll. Working their way through. Right now, 101 on the board and 156 complete. And that's the way they run right now. 102 on the board. Everybody fighting their way through right now, doing a great job. So right now, as everybody continues to run, right now, nose to tail up front, you see right now Stephen Essam, Travis Elliott there as well. 103 laps on the board is 156 scheduled here tonight. These guys continue to rock and roll. Right now up front, Stephen Essam leads the way. Essam leading, Elliott and Trail, Moeller, Bentley, Cody Eldridge, Mr. Robert Dumbenbach, Jake Stinson, Mark A. Vega, Jonathan Cogswell, Brad Saxton, Matthew Williamson back there in 12th, 13th, Donald Stewart. 14th right now is Chris Akers, Craig in 15th. We got a car around front straightaway, or back straightaway. Why do I keep calling it the front straightaway? I'm never going to get used to that. That's Donald Stewart that got in that wall pretty hard. 105 of 156 complete. They'll continue to run right now. And right now as we run, it's 105 of 156 complete here tonight. As they continue to run right now, look at these guys trying to hang on. Travis Elliott, though, giving Steven a run for his money. I'll give him credit there. And they are getting after it right now. As they continue to run right at the moment. Stephen Essam, Travis Elliott right there. Clay Cantrell there as well. And now everybody fighting their way through Cantrell right there in third. So 108 to 156 complete. And these guys caution out again. This time Stephen Essam. Essam, man. Take a look. He was up front leading the way. Going into the corner, look at the 51, gonna come through. SM gonna go wide here. Open up the door. And just contact down the front, straight away. You're gonna put them both in the fence. Caution back out. Wow, there's more contact once again. Well, yellow flag on the racetrack one more time. And, wow. The trouble again on the racetrack. And we'll get ready to do it all over again. And so, get ready for the restart once again. As they get ready to go. One more time here. Been a caution field race. Cars on pit road as we speak. Right now, 111 on the board. So 111 on the board here tonight. We'll get ready to go. We'll get ready to get right back at it in just a moment. And get ready to rock and roll. Kevin Moeller out front leading. This one, Justin Bentley in second. That's your top two here tonight. Get ready for yet another restart here at Phoenix Raceway. Round 4 here tonight at Phoenix. Kevin Moeller out front, leading the way right now. As we get ready to go once again, thank you guys for coming out tonight to the channel, getting ready to rock and roll. Just a couple of yellows here. And we'll get ready to get back at her. One more time here tonight. As we get ready for a restart one more time. Should be a good one. As we get ready to fire off. Once again here this evening. Everybody gonna go double file. Once again here. Double file once again, 113 on the board. Here we go. Get ready to fire back off. Here we go, coming to green this time by. Field side by side. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway once again. Kevin Moeller out front. Caution one more time. That's going to be for Karakov bringing it out this time. Let's take a look. What happened to Karakov here? Matthew Karakov brings it out here. Restart coming. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. So big trouble there. And caution back out once again. So we are ready to go. Once again for a restart. Here tonight. We are ready to go racing once again here. It's a field we'll get behind the iRacing pace car. We are ready to rock and roll. We get ready to go back green once again. I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight. 116 laps complete here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. We'll get ready to get back at it here in just a moment. Yeah, I've got you, buddy. How you doing, buddy? There you go, man. Well, how are you doing, buddy? Old pals Rousey.
Well, after recording a 2-hour episode for the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast and about an hour for the Extreme Forces Racing League, I am not even close to being tired, so I am loading up the NOMA race.
So I don't know how you're not close to being tired, but I'm glad to have you here.
Oh, trust me, I wish I was tired.
Yeah, you sound like me, the way I've been all week. Well, we've had a doozy of a race.
Oh, really?
We went green till about lap 60, around halfway for the folks at home, and then the calamity of the next gen car overcorrection began.
It looks like every car on screen right now has some sort of damage.
Yes, pretty much every car out here tonight has overcorrected at some point.
Oh, noes.
Yeah, so it's been one of those overcorrections seems to be a problem with this car type of things.
I can tell you, it is not just a problem when it comes to the next-gen cars. I want to say something happened with this last update because I just watched a lot of it in the super late models where drivers look to have it saved and end up headfirst into the wall.
Interesting, pal. Interesting. Well, we were ready to go back racing here in round number 4. AJ and Matt in the booth now with you. It's going to be Bentley Moeller out front, and then
green flag.
Essam, who has basically dominated this race, going to restart 18th, and he's still catching up to the pack. Here we go. 119 on the board and 4 wide into 3. 1 and 2. This is not going to be good. Oh, they're going to make it work, maybe. Easy on the gas, boys. 4 wide trouble front straightaway. Multiple cars around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now involved. And it's a Walmart parking lot party on the front straightaway.
That, unfortunately, that is not called the front straightaway anymore. That's the back stretch.
Yes. I've done that like 10 times tonight.
Oh, I've done that every time I've talked about this race.
They did that just to mess with us. Changed it around. But again, caution out. And the problem with the back straightaway is I do the finger quotes in the background for you guys that can't see it. It's so narrow, man. Cars get turned around there, and it's a parking lot, as we just stated. Well,
party. Guess they wanted me to get a little time to get into the race.
There we go. You should copyright that song, pal.
It's copyright, you need to spend a little money.
Well, as you can see, it was 2 and 3 wide, folks, and normally when that happens, it does not go well here, and there's the contact that started it. Chris Akers getting a piece of it, and then everybody kind of unwillingly piling in from there on out.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And that is yet another caution here tonight.
You know, these vehicles are really going to be running on pretty much just modified bodies sooner or later. It looked like everybody had at least one fast repair, and for the most part, they're probably all gone now.
Yeah, we've went through that one fast repair pretty quick tonight. Just 2 and 3 wide, and it just did not go well at the back straightaway portion. I got it right for once here of this racetrack. Boom, boom, just ping ponged all the way down the back straightaway. Now, did Essam get collected up in that as well? Because he came to a stop. I don't think he hit anything. Let's take a look. Because he came to a stop, but I think Essam somehow, because he was so far behind the pack, is going to manage to avoid any contact. And again, he has been dominant most of the race. And on board with Essam, there's the smoke. He starts getting on the brakes. Kind of lets the car roll to the top. And yeah, doesn't hit a soul. Just comes to a park, comes to a stop, like, yeah, y'all just get it straightened out, and I'm good. And that's smart. Don't worry about positions in that point, AJ. Just get the car stopped, keep it clean, and then the positions will come back to you as they all head to pit road with damage. So that was a very smart play.
I do not think time will be an issue because we have about 35 laps to go. But wow, we're looking at an hour and a half right now, and I understand Phoenix being a big issue after this latest patch because we were just here for the for NIS, and man, it was one of the most difficult racing experiences I've ever had at a racetrack. I really think they killed this racetrack with the last update.
Yeah, it's seems to be a problem.
Yeah, you know me when it comes to the NASCAR vehicles. I am not great at them, but they're serviceable, and I can usually come out with a good finish if I practice enough. And I could not keep the car straight coming out of this backstretch, onto this backstretch, and even going into turn 3 or 4, whatever that is, at the end of the back, turn 3. I couldn't keep it from wanting to spin out, and we were on full setups. And before the patch, no problem. I was not one of the fastest on the team, but consistently top 5.
Right there with it, right? Well,
yeah.
Another thing, AJ, I've noticed a weird right hooky issue in the dirt midget car. We're going to come back to green.
Oh, we're going to see him fan out.
Oh, boy. Here we go. And we're going to look through this. We don't have too many undamaged cars left in this race. Here comes Essam trying to battle his way back through. Essam just got to take his time, get back through. He's got a quick car. Don't get caught up in anything here. Akers right there, he's been involved 14th in multiple incidents here tonight, so he's not had a good night. Oh, add some in the wall. Whoa. Well, he's going to give up a ton of spots there. Meanwhile, Justin Bentley leads the way in the 16 Ford Mustang here tonight. That Ford leads with Kevin Muller right there in second. Cody Eldred in third. AJ, what you talked about NIS being so difficult, man. It's kind of weird. Maybe they made this next-gen car harder to drive. Maybe it's not a track thing. Maybe it's a car thing.
Well, we're not having currently an issue at Atlanta. I don't think they saved it.
Yeah, they did.
We're not having an issue at Atlanta, and we were doing fine before the patch, getting set up.
Oh,
There goes the 72.
there we go. Caution number 13.
Ooh, got more.
Yep.
72 is getting smacked around.
Well, caution 13 on the racetrack tonight. And we'll get them back underway here. 127. This is turning into a survival experience for these guys.
I wonder if Cody Eldred got into the 72.
I think he did. We'll get back to look at it as soon as it allows us. So, Mr. Capola, you were recording an episode here earlier tonight while I looked for the replay. What episode were y'all recording, sir?
We were recording Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Actually, it looks like he got loose entering an overcorrect to the wall, because there was no contact whatsoever unless there was netcode.
Take a look. Well, autocorrect is probably also a thing that's happening here tonight.
Man, that 72 machine is going to be done. Completely donezo. Yeah, there was no contact between either of them.
And again, that snappy right trying to save it thing. And poor Chris Akers is going to wind up in another one. That Reese Cup's going to be all broken apart by the time it gets to the store. Now I made myself hungry and I want a Reese Cup to AJ, go get me a Reese Cup.
I wish I had some.
Well, let's try this. No, let's see how this goes. If you're listening. Honey, will you drive all the way to the town to get me a Reese Cup? That's a big mouth. That's them Bentley leading the way right now. Hey, I had to give it a shot, dude. 130 on the board, AJ. We're looking at 36 to go this time by. What would you do if you was one of these drivers, bud?
We don't have 36 to go, Matt.
Yeah, we'll be coming to 36 this time by.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Wow. My math was off.
Your math was way off. Where were you going?
I thought we had like 26. But I've also been up since 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's it. Yes, that will give you that. So, with everything that's going on, if we do get a good green flag run, we can run 36 out in a hurry.
Oh, absolutely. With about 2 laps a minute.
Yeah, I mean, 15 so minutes, you're done. But with the carnage and insanity of what's happened tonight, who knows? So we will get ready to go back to Greeno's here in just a moment when the iRacing pace truck pulls down pit road once again for the 14th time here tonight, I think. My math is correct. We'll get this thing back going, AJ. And we will get ready for another restart one more time. And double file we go, bud. Justin Bentley, Cody, right there, your top two. The 130 and 156 on the board. Of course, AJ Capola in the booth once again from the Nerds Doing Things podcast, where they talk about all things nerdy each and every day. I did that pretty well, I think.
Yes, you did.
But Bentley up front leading the way, ready to go. Here we go. 130 and 156 on the board. We're back green. 20. Okay, now I'm losing my mind. We got 25 to go. I've lost it at some point here. 25 to go. 26 to go here at Phoenix. I think my math may have been off at some point there, but here we go. 25 laps to go here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, we are actually spread out. Not by a lot, but enough. Our biggest battle right now
Oh,
Ooh,
trouble, dog leg.
And he's gonna smack the wall, and that'll keep him straight.
Well, the big thing about
was
that dog leg is if you stand down there, it's not going to throw a yellow anyway. We've seen that tonight as well, multiple times. In chat, somebody put, "I just got murked." Yeah, I would agree with that. 2 or 3 cars got murked in that last incident. 23 on the board. AJ single file up front right now. From what we can tell, we're going to have the old Atlanta next week, correct?
I don't know. I think so. If anything, the update would have come out, what, today? Or no,
Today.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is when they're doing the patch. The 16th at 8 a.m.
I just don't know that there's any way you could patch it in that way, I don't think.
We could have a battle for the lead here, Matt.
There we
Cantrell
go. Contact.
He's going to rough up that 16 big time.
Great save, though, by both of them. And that's going to let Anselm back to the lead.
And the 14. There was no need for that aggressive driving.
There was no need for that, sir. Get it straightened back out, 22 to go.
Yeah, am I right with that? With
yeah,
how aggressive the eating was, I don't think it was needed for that.
Well, you just throw away the spot, right? Like, you went from battling for the lead to you both lost position.
All right, man, caution is out.
And yellow is out once again with 21 to go. And Lambert right there, caution out. So Lambert having a problem. And let's take a look. Overcorrection maybe? Taking bets here. And, well, not an overcorrection, but he lost it there. Man, I thought I was going to win some money on that one. So caution back out, 20 to go. If that does come out in the patch notes tomorrow and NIS's tomorrow, I would be rather shocked, AJ. I don't see it. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. I think there'd be some very upset NIS people if it did. 20 to go here tonight, back under yellow. Here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. We'll get ready for yet another restart under 20 to go when we get this one back underway. Been a rather long night here for NOMA, but right now it's the guy that's been out front the most, Steven Essam, leading the way, continuing to lead with 20 laps to go. Here tonight, we'll see if he can hold on for yet another restart. And 20 more laps to go to victory lane. It'll be less than that by the time we get the green flag up in the air here.
Matt, people are saying they cannot hear me on stream.
Well, they should be able to, brother.
What?
I am confused.
Relaying the message.
I am utterly confused. Right, talk for me.
I'm talking right now, pal.
OBS is lying to me, pal.
Oh, okay.
OBS lies. I'm going to give you some gain. See if that helps.
Like the detergent?
Well, yes, that'll work. So your bar is equal to mine, but apparently you're not as loud as me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That makes no sense, Captain. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I'm just here so I don't get fined. So we'll get ready to go again. So, AJ, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, dude. It's been a long broadcasting day for me. I got home at 6:30, started recording the NDNT show at 7 didn't get done until right before green.
Right.
For the Extreme Forces at 9:30.
Been a busy little beaver. Can you hear AJ? AJ is good. Okay. I guess you're good. I'm assuming. But man, it's gonna be a lot of fun here. Final 18 laps. Hopefully we get a little bit of green flag run to the end, brother. So what do you see Essam or Steven Essam doing here, AJ?
Well, hopefully making sure that 88 of Clay Cantrell doesn't get to his inside, because you saw exactly what he did to the 16.
But this is true. This is true. We get ready to go green here with Cantrell, Essam,
Green flag, green
Craig,
flag.
Jay. And here we go, 17 laps to go. Into 1 and 2. Essam gonna get away for now. That's what he wants to see, is that car out front and bye-byes. Oh, look at that. Quantrell, though, to his back bumper, AJ. I'd be kind of worried. Good run for Quantrell outside.
They're saying it was a little bit of a net code that got between the 16 and the 88.
And for the 16 on top.
That's the 88 of Cantrell getting past the 24.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
And he was ahead when the yellow came out, I
I don't know if
believe.
it's gonna. I think it might give it to him though.
Yeah, it's going to give
Looking
it to
for
him.
the caution, Matt. I can't find it.
This time it's
Oh,
saying
there it
for
is. Nathan Willards.
6 and... One car got down the apron here and then into 3 or 1 and 2.
And at 23.
Oh. Ooh, the 50 involved. Wow.
A lot of cars involved. The 23 and the 28 were the first two cars involved.
Well, there you go.
Jonathan Cogsworth looks to get right into the back of the 23, as the 23 is a little loose in the center of 1 and 2 there.
So guess what we get to do, buddy? We get to stack them up and do it all over again. Do you think Essam can get back around Cantrell?
Could happen. The 88 was very strong on that outside. Yes, Chase, I know you're the owner of the Thunderstorm League of Racing.
Oh.
Which I am broadcasting your Daytona race tomorrow night. That should be fun.
Yep, that should be interesting.
I hope I can get Mike Robinson back, but I can't
Guarantee such things.
guarantee. So if somebody wants to be up in the booth with me for tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow night gonna be a busy beaver night.
Oh, it's always a busy.
We'll get ready to go again here. Chase, buddy, I haven't forgot about you, I promise. You know AJ's doing you guys now, but you do a great job, AJ.
Hope so.
As we come to 13 to go. The channel, as always, busy beaver. With 12 to go this time by.
So Matt, since we're under caution, I want to send out I know it's not NASCAR related or racing related, iRacing related.
I think I know where you're going with this, but go for it.
But man, we had a big hit in a form of media you and I both enjoy with the loss of Scott Hall last night. That tore me to bits.
Yeah, that one hit me pretty hard.
it's kind of like your childhood just, falling away, and
Yeah.
while we're under caution is the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Kind of sucked. You go in for a hip surgery, and I don't even think he got a chance to wake up. He had
Yeah.
3 heart attacks because of a blood clot.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah.
He was one of the first wrestlers I ever started following, and it all started with my buddy Ryan. I was always a casual fan, but never really into it. And then I met my buddy Ryan, who we call the Wrestling Guru. He's been on my podcast a couple times. Just tough, dude. I really got into it after meeting Ryan, and going back and actually watching every episode of Raw,
Right.
of WCW, and WWE from back in the day. You really start to appreciate a guy's work. But we're about to go green here tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go back to green. I'll touch on that if we get another yellow here, because definitely not good, but we're going to go back green. You think we're going to stay green to the finish, buddy?
I don't think so, because I think the aggression is going to kick up.
Well, let's find out. We're back underway. Control, great restart. As I'm going to drop in the line. He's going to try to cut under him. Oh, I had to get on the brakes. Can he hold it down there? If he can hold it and get a run, maybe off a 2. Nope, can't do it.
No, it looks like that outside lane, Leighton's restart is the way to be.
The 10 to go. Clay Cantrell leads. Steven has something right there in second with 10 to go. Almost 3 wide behind him with Dumbendak there, and it's contact. Car up the hill, and a wreck.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
I thought he had that saved, but man, I think somebody might have hit him from behind and kind of finished him off.
And this one will go back under caution once again, buddy. And as you continue to see these incidents occur, yeah, boom. Well, we'll go back to the yellow once again with less than 8 to go. But to your point earlier, AJ, it does feel like in a lot of ways kind of your childhood just kind of starting to slowly fade away. And that's like the Austin thing. Rumors that he was coming back to wrestle, now they're saying it's not a match. Man, I don't want to see him in a match because I wouldn't want to see him get hurt. You know what
I don't
mean?
think it was ever a match. I think it was going to be something where he can just stun KO and that be done with it.
Yeah. There was,
But
I mean, I don't want to see somebody, older get hurt. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. But we're at Phoenix right now, Phoenix Raceway, with the dog leg open for use, and we have seen it use a ton here tonight, Matt.
Speaking of stunners, this racetrack has stunned just about everybody.
Yeah, it looks like it. We do not have a clean car on track.
No, we don't. We can trail as some Stinson, Cody Eldring. They're just, I think at this point, wanting to survive. Yeah, you want to win, but getting out of here up there with a top 10, I'd call that a win tonight. 8 to go here. And we have been going for what, almost 2 hours now that we've been going at it? 7 to go.
I've only been here about 20 minutes, Matt.
We started at 9 Eastern. I don't know what time it is now. 7 laps to go. I know these guys been in the car for a while. I know that. And I'll check your caution count for you.
Should be at 15.
It's showing 16.
I was close.
You were close, sir. 16 is in the books as far as yellows here tonight. We'll have 6 to go this time by, so restart less than 6 to go. We'll see if Esom can get a shot at it once again. With 6 to go here. And we're coming to 6 laps to go here, and they come through. Lights will be out on the pace car here. It'll be a 5-lap dash once again. And we will get ready to do this all over again, buddy. Double file down the front straightaway headed for 1 and 2. And we'll go down the back and head into 3 and 4, get this thing back going. And yes, indeed, Justin up to P5 in the 16 machine. Holding at a good top 5 here tonight. Here we go. Restart coming. Can Esom get a good enough start here to try to stay maybe alongside Contrail on the top, maybe?
Well, he's going to need some help to do it.
Go, 5 to go.
Green flag, green flag.
And nope, he stumbled.
Yeah, it looked like he missed a shift completely.
Everybody's going to have to scramble and reckon behind him. We stay green right now. 4 now. 4 to go. Man, oh man, oh man. Down the back straight away here. 4 to go with the stripe this time. Cantrell got a great start. He just wants to see this thing stay green, AJ.
All right, man. Caution
it's
is
not going to
out.
happen.
Caution is
Caution's
out.
out. Midway down the dog leg, we got a secondary Walmart parking lot. Oh,
Well,
boy.
hey, good gap.
Well, caution back out. You know what this means. Green and white, checkered, and Stephen Esom involved in this one. But it'll be a green and white checkered finish once again, buddy. Take a look here. And we'll see cars get turned around here on the dog leg. 18th yellow of the night, or 17th, 18th, somewhere in there, and there's the contact. Just got stacked up there, and nowhere for the 4 to go. The 18 gets collected. A host of cars there sitting sideways. That's never what you want to see, is a bunch of cars sitting sideways, AJ. That usually means bad things have happened. Well, 3 laps to go. So for the viewers at home, doubleheader Tuesday nights, how many weeks you got left over there in the Extreme Forces late models, buddy?
Honestly, not too sure.
I have no idea either. Laps to go. Wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck. Yep. Hopefully, this track just a hard place for them to run this tonight.
What it's looking like. And last week it was very hard as well to run around here.
And we're off to Atlanta in 1 week. So, AJ, I don't get the comment, but Rocky's got a comment for you. I'm trying to piece it together, but I'm out of the loop on it.
Well, a couple years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, we were racing at Daytona for one of my friends' league. It was their 500 race, and we had 14 green-white checkers to the point where the 2 people broadcasting it were like, well, if this keeps getting more yellows, we're going to miss Buffalo ice dancing on the Ocho.
Oh, Lord. 14 green-white checkers. Jesus.
Yes. Well, that's what happens when there's no damage.
Here we go. hopefully we don't need 14 to get it in the books tonight. Hopefully, I would hope. But we're going to get ready to get back going here in just a moment. Lights are out on the pace car. Cantrell, Bentley. Look at Bentley sneaking through up to second.
Oh, yeah. I'm really curious to see if there's, even though it was accidental, if there's any little payback between the 16 and the 88.
Oh, if I'm the 16, I don't care if it's accidental or not. I'm sending it off in the 1 and 2, and I'm going to say, see you later. And go win me a race. That would be my plan.
We've seen 1 and 2 be really good on a restart from that outside. That's
what I'm saying. If you can cut down, get to his bumper, get him loose, hope he doesn't totally wreck, get back to the white flag, come home with a checkered flag here tonight. That would be my plan. Of course, I'm not nice on the racetrack sometimes. We're going to come to green here. 3 laps to go. Green, white, checkered. Here we go. Flagman's got the green in the air, AJ.
16 needs to say immediately to that outside
green
of the
flag,
88.
green flag.
If that 88's going to cut straight down, he needs to stay there, and he doesn't. He's going to allow him to get a really good run.
But look at the run that gave the 16 on entry. I mean, but it's just not going to work. Can he stay with him here if he can get the power down? Get behind him? I mean, the 1 to go. Bentley slings it in there. Oh, he lost it up the hill. 1 lap to go. Cantrell.
Gonna lose second, it looks like. Gonna be back to third is Bentley.
I got to give Bentley credit, though. He slung it down there into 3 and 4 that last time. Trying to make up as much as he could. Just slung it a little too hard. Meanwhile, coming to the checkered flag is Bentley all over the back bumper of Craig for second. Clay Cantrell will win at Phoenix. Craig second, Justin Bentley in third. And this one will come to an end with Clay Cantrell in victory lane. Give Justin credit, man. He swung that thing in there as deep as he could.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what you can to try to win the race, but ended up making him lose second place out of it.
Yeah, I would rather make the move and it not work than to go back thinking I should have made the move.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, at least you tried. You can say you tried it. Versus the other way, it's, oh man, I didn't make the move and you kind of regret it. At least that's my way of thinking. Of course, I'm not a champion either, so take what
champion?
I know, El Champion. So take my advice with a big grain of salt, and possibly pepper. So we will get ready to speak to our race winner in a moment, Mr. Clay Cantrell. Hey, Clay, buddy, it's Matt and AJ in the booth. Got a copy?
Got you, Matt.
Well, man, I will tell you what. You held on. You're going to go to victory lane here tonight. How does it feel to get that number 88 machine to victory lane here?
Man, that was awesome. It's it was really unexpected because I hadn't turned a lap in this next gen till probably 30 minutes before that session started, and we were just way off the pace. And came down to it, I just wasn't driving it hard enough into 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, I wasn't arcing the corner right. So I mean, I was 7/10 off the pace right there, and I was just like, man, we're just gonna have to limp through this one and see what we can do. And got it back up through the field, and I mean, there's 3 or 4 cars faster than I was, and they got in some damage, and I kept the fast repair in the back pocket. Ended up coming down pit road, taking a 20-second fix, and got the damage fixed. Got caught up in that wreck, had to take my fast repair. And from there, I mean, I'd kind of figured the track out then. I figured out what I was doing wrong, but still don't think I was the fastest car. And then me and Justin were kind of racing for the lead right there with about 30 to go. And I don't know if we had net code. Somebody said it was net code, but I got in his door, and that's my teammate. I mean, I felt awful about that. Glad he could come back, though. He had a fast repair in his pocket. And glad he got back up there and got to race for the win with me. And man, it's just, we probably didn't deserve that one, but we skirted out with one, so we're going to take it.
Doesn't matter. You got one early in the year, buddy.
Yeah, man, we're pumped about it. That's for sure.
Well, man, anybody on the car? Anybody like to thank, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for doing the broadcast. I mean, we appreciate it every week. It's definitely fun to go back and watch. I want to thank Blue Ridge Auto Group for sure. They do a lot for me, and then just thank my teammates, M&T Motorsports, Jason, Travis, Justin. I mean, we all do a great job together, and it was fun right there to get to battle Justin at the win. So glad we could do that. But we'll see you next week, man.
10-4, man. Congratulations, Victory Lane here tonight, Mr. Cantrell.
Thank you, sir.
All right, there we go, Victory Lane. Let's talk to Greg, if I can find him here. Where did he go? I just saw him. There he is. Gas and Go Motorsports. Hey, Craig, buddy, it's Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Gotcha, brother. What's up?
Well, man, he's able to get to second, and you got around Justin Bentley when Bentley went in there and kind of slung it in, trying to run his teammate down. P2, good night for you.
Yeah, it was actually kind of exciting with all the wrecks and whatnot and trying to stay clean, but I got in a couple, but luckily for teammates and whatnot, we came out ahead, at least in second, that is, as well as I think I set the fastest lap of the race, so pretty excited.
Man, P2, man, it was a crazy up and down night.
You got that right.
Well, I tell you what did you think of all the accidents we seen out there tonight?
It was just, with this car, you can't really throw it in the corner on cold tires and cold brake. So I think it was just a lack of experience in some of the setup. But after a while, we got a little bit better and things kind of cleaned up. But all in all, good night.
Man, well, P2 tonight, go celebrate the top two. And we'll see you 1 week from now in Atlanta.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys.
All righty, man. We'll see you next week in Atlanta, buddy. All right, let's talk to Mr. Bentley here and get a hold of him. Justin Bentley, Matt in the booth, get a copy, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Well, you sent that car awful hard, man, trying to get down to your teammate there. Lost the spot, maybe got up high after trying to send it. But, man, I got to give you credit for giving it everything she had.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I had a pretty fast car there, and at the end, just overdrove the corner. I thought I could have had a run on him. Like you said, though, I overdrove it, shot up the track, lost the spot, but still finished in the top three and a good, solid point stay.
Hey, man, in my opinion, it's better to give it a shot and it not work than not try it and wonder what if.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, because if that car had stuck, you'd have had one heck of a run on him.
Yeah, I had a little bit fresher tires there, too, so I thought it would work. Drove it in and just got out from under me there, and I got a little loose and shot up toward the wall, and that run was over. At that point, I was just trying to salvage a podium.
Well, you did just that, coming home third here tonight, buddy. Good job hanging on to the top three, at least.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All righty, man. Anybody on the car? Anybody like to thank?
Yeah, I'd first of all like to thank you for broadcasting this race, Robert for putting the league on. I'd like to thank my teammates for all they do and congratulate my teammate, Clay Cantrell. He had an awesome run today. Pro Air, Medical Solutions, Blue Ridge Auto Group, Vapor Drive, Whitesburg, Kentucky. That's our team sponsors there. Couldn't do it without any of them, and so I'm just thankful for them.
Yeah, man. Well, again, congratulations. Great job, P3 here tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All righty, Justin, and congrats, man. All righty, AJ, it's that wonderful, wonderful time of the night where we look forward to Atlanta in 1 week.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Atlanta is going to do.
Well, if it's the old surface, that's going to be fun. And if it's the new surface by some reason that I'm not foreseeing happening, but if it was to be, who knows what to expect there.
Yeah, I am.
Now, I will say
really
this.
curious.
I will say this. This will probably be our last old surface race if we have the old surface. By the time we come back here in November or whenever that is, it will be scanned in by then, I'm confident. But Man, I was kind of hoping to see the new surface. I don't know. But, buddy, I appreciate you coming in and helping me out.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I try to be here as much as I can.
Yeah, man, we came through again, buddy. Appreciate you coming out, man. Guys at home, guys and girls, we will see you in 1 week from Atlanta. Thank you for watching Next Level Racing Cup Series presented by NOMA. Thank you to Next Level Racing. Go get all your sim racing equipment today over at nextlevelracing.com. Until next time, it's been Matt and AJ in the booth. We'll see you in Atlanta. Whether it's new surface or old, we'll be there.